Welcome back. This is a SIG 220 and it's in very, very good original shape. This is a G188 series from West Germany, and it has a KC date code, which is 1983, I think. Anyway, it's the original American release SIG 220. It's almost new. Has the spur hammer, American mag release, and the only thing I don't like about it is that it is very thin from side to side in the grip area. And it's not necessarily that that is a bad thing, but compared to the 226, which has more of a, it's a double stack magazine, so it's a little bit thicker, but it fills your hand better. The 226 just feels absolutely like it was molded to my hand. And I've always thought so from the very first time I picked mine up. It's just, I picked it up and I just went, this is the coolest pistol ever. It just feels great. So I'm going to try these HOGUE grips. I posted on the SIG forums, and Ken, who's a representative of HOGUE grips, I'm not sure if he's an owner or what, but anyway, he's frequently on that forum. He posted, you know, within hours, probably within minutes, about a question I had regarding the 220 grips, whether they would fit on my old American style release, and he said that they would. And the newer ones with a thicker frame that they've beefed up a little bit, you have to remove some material to make them fit, but the original ones you don't have to, so these should fit perfectly. And I ordered them because I wanted to try see if they had any more of a palm swell or a palm feeling effect compared to the original plastic grips, which I actually think look very great, very good. I like the sort of industrial art look of these SIGs, and this is probably the second prettiest of that series that I have ever seen. I really like the 225 the best, but I can't afford one of those yet. But I just really like this. It's just purely functional, but they also made it graceful and sort of military. I just like the way the Germans designed these guns. Anyway, or the Swiss, or whoever actually did it. You'll be able to tell me. So let's try these HOGUEs. So that when I get a good grip on this, I can actually feel that there's a little bit of a space between my palm and the grip, just because I'm gripping forward and backward. And whereas other pistols fill this space in here, and I can feel like I'm getting my whole hand on the gun, this one feels like it's just a little, it makes it feel too long front to back and not thick enough side to side. So let's try these. You want to use a screwdriver that fills the slots properly. And I'll speed this up so you don't have to watch me. Right, here we go. These are beautiful, and they meet together in the back perfectly. There's no, man, that's really nice work. Thank you, HOGUE. I love you guys. I have your grips on many of my pistols. Look at that. That's just beautiful. This is a pau ferro, or ferro. It's Portuguese for wood of iron, and it's one of the Brazilian hardwoods. And it's one of my favorites. I think I have pretty much all my, I'm not sure what these are. I actually got these through a guy who generously gave them to me from the SIG forum. And on this one, there actually is a little bit of a gap in the back, but you don't actually notice it when you're shooting it. You don't feel that, but there is a little bit of a space there. Perhaps that's why he decided he didn't like them, but I've been wearing these for a couple of years and I really like them. But I like the grain, and it's like a really nice walnut, but it's harder and more durable. And it looks good on blued guns, in my opinion. Very nice grain. And these are finished with just hand-rubbed carnauba wax, which is, if you want to do any work on them, you can just, there's not any stain. This is just the natural color of the wood, by the way. And they feel pretty much the same, except there's slightly, maybe a slightly different curve here. I noticed that when I put my 226 grips on, like it kind of reduces this palm swell in the back. But I don't think I'm going to pay $200 for the nil grips version yet. But let's shoot this thing and see if I can hit anything with it. It's really beautiful. Man, they fit perfectly. I mean, you can't, that's like somebody just molded that to the gun. That's just perfect. Really like that. Let's shoot it. Let's try. If I can hit anything. Let's try double action first. I like the checkering on the left grip is allowing me to get a better grip with my support hand, actually. Feel like you can get a good support grip. I like these. They're a little bit more aggressive than the OEM grips, actually, which I like. Well, I must say that I like these better than stock. I would prefer a little bit more of a palm swell, but that's probably a quirk that is unique to me, because most people want thinner grips on their pistols, and these are indeed, I would say they're as thin as the OEM ones, left to right. They feel a little bit better in this area. So very nice, smooth, almost like a bobtail feel to them. Just slightly shorter front to back there than stock, but the checkering is better than stock, and they definitely look very classy. So I recommend them. Thank you, Hogue. They're about $100, which isn't cheap. The rubber ones are much cheaper, and G10 ones I think are available for about the same price. Lots of different colors, and you can also get aggressive, more aggressive texturing grip patterns if you wish. Go check them out. Hogue, H-O-G-U-E.